Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at New Jersey's starting lineup. And it's Martin in at the 5, down low. And for Brooklyn, they've got Anthony, and it's Reed in at the 5 spot. And the tip goes to the Nets. Here's Kittles. He's guarded by Anthony. Pass to Kidd. From 11 feet away, Brooklyn pulls it in.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Keenan gets the bucket.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Pass to Van Horn from behind the arc. Anthony grabs the board. Now here's Parker. He's covered closely. Reed passes to Parker. Here's Keenan. The rebound by Kittles.
The ball goes to the away team.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Kidd. Parker defending. Here's Van Horn. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. New Jersey shooting their first free throws of the game. And he makes the first.
To the away team, Keith Van Horn. 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Three-pointer, Anthony. And it's Martin with the rebound. Inside. Here's Van Horn. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Fairly selective three-point shooter. Parker lets these fly when he likes what he's getting at the arc.
Outside Irving. Rebounded by Keenan. For 3, Anthony. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
At around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside Irving. Here's Kittles. He's guarded by Anthony. Fires it from 18. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And that was a strong pick by Martin.
Pass to Anthony. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Anthony's got 5.
Inside, Anthony runs into some contact, but he stays strong and focused and finds a way to work through it.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Irving for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Here's Keenan. Here he goes. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
You can see the unselfishness of Tim Duncan with plays like this. He's got excellent vision for a big guy.
Last 2 minutes to
Pass to Irving.
First quarter.
With some arc. And he can't get that one. Brooklyn with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. It's Parker on the attack. Duncan, pass to Parker. Here's Keenan. And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Anthony.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Both teams will make substitutions. 1:37 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Irving. Out left to the wing. Kidd with the bucket.
Known as a pass-first player, that's who Jason Kidd is. He doesn't shy away from shooting off the catch when he has opportunities.
Pass to Beal. Here's Keenan. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Kidd. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's Jefferson. Offline with a 3. Brooklyn leading by 5. To the inside.
Elton Brand going up top for the alley-oop flush.
Assisted by Larry Keenan.
51 seconds left in the opening quarter. Got a piece of it. Out on his own on the break. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Takes the 3. Kidd with the bucket. Kidd's got 6 points.
This is huge for Kidd's confidence. When he's dialed in from deep, this offense is especially dangerous.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Now you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Hill's checked in.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here we go, one-on-one. And he lobs it up top. Throw it down on the lob.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Here's Beal, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Got to be cautious guarding Beal because he's skilled at drawing contact while shooting.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. It's both from the stripe. 11 seconds left in the first. Here's Armstrong. With 1 on the clock. And so it's Brooklyn, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Brooklyn.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Brand in at the power forward. And for the Nets, they've got Williams, and it's Van Horn in at the 3. Here's Armstrong. Here's Kidd. 5 on the clock. Deflects the pass. In transition, here they come. And for Brooklyn, Bradley Beal's out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Brand in at the 4-man spot.
Coast to coast, Bradley Beal doing it all himself.
And for the Nets, they've got Williams, and it's Collins in at the center, filling out the middle.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
SGA takes it himself, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Kidd. He has 7. Here's Kittles. Pass to Van Horn. Here's Kidd. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance. Kidd's got 10 points in the game.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Brand. He's guarded by Irving. And that one's good. Brand.
You can't let Brand get comfortable down there. He is a major threat inside.
Timeout called. New Jersey.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
On the wing, Irving. Checked by Hill. Pass to Van Horn. And it's rejected. Up top, Hill. He's guarded by Irving. Fires for three. And Hill hits from deep. Hill's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Lets it go from deep. Boy, can't get it to go. New Jersey trails by 17. Irving with it. He's picked up by Gasol. Irving, no good. Brooklyn with the ball. Here's Robinson. Going,
What you say?
wow.
Goodness. Come on now. The Admiral putting something extra on that throwdown, trying to get his guys ramped up.
Launches it. The shot by Kidd, no good. Brooklyn leading by 19. And Parker throws it down.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Irving. Still without a bucket.
So many different ways he can attack. He can pull up from the mid-range like he does here. The doctor is in the house, folks.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
1:43 left in the half. Anthony up top. Jacks up a three. Sinks the tray. Anthony's got his third basket on the night right there.
Good to see Anthony knocking down that three. When he does this, the offense becomes even more potent.
Kidd. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Throws it up high. Up high, and down it goes on the lob.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Here's Kidd. 10 points for him. Shoots over Parker. The shot by Kidd, no good. Kidd's gone 3 of 9 tonight from the field. Anthony, the pass to Parker. Here's Kittles. Parker defending. Here's Jefferson. Counted from distance. Jefferson's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Oh, he dialed that one up from long distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Reed. Not a lot of room. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And, you know, you talk about leadership. It comes in a lot of different forms and ways. And guys that provide that solid foundation for a team. Reed is one of those guys.
Both shots good from the stripe. And so here's New Jersey. Here's Jefferson. Pass to Kidd. The three ball. And New Jersey another three.
Superb playmaking from Kidd with that dish right there.
And so it's Brooklyn ending the period.
Your home team, 49. The visiting team, 26.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Brooklyn leading by 23. We've got Carmelo Anthony, and it's Duncan in at the 4. Count that one, Reed.
Using his impressive court vision, a good peripheral, Parker finds the open man.
And for New Jersey, and it's Kittles in at the 2. Anthony on the double. Here's Kidd. No good from outside.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Van Horn, the pass to Kidd. It's tipped. Here we go, one-on-one. And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Kittles. Second chance effort. That's tipped. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Coming onto the floor for your home team, Larry Keenan.
Here's Parker. 5 points in the game. Three-pointer, Anthony. Fires in the triple. Anthony's got 11 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Timeout called, New Jersey.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Give it up, everyone, for your Duke Dance Team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Outside for Irving. Brooklyn pulls it in. Here's Brand. Give him 8 points now. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Right wing. Kidd, the pass to Martin. And Gasol with the block.
Great wingspan in use that time from Pau Gasol. Did a nice job affecting that shot.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
New Jersey shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Julius Irving, shooting 2.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Irving. And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Brand. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Here's Brand. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
You have to maintain contact with Brand in the paint. Otherwise, he's going to dunk it right on top of your head.
Here's Kidd. Pass to Irving. Here's Martin. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Martin's gotten his first bucket of the night.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Beal's shot is off. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Nets. Knocks it loose. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Oh, there's the alley. And then Beal with the dunk.
Check out the hops on Beal. Finishes like that will electrify his entire team.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Pass to Kidd.
Quarter.
From 18 feet away. It's hauled in by Brand. And Brooklyn with possession here. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
I like when Beal looks to score inside because it forces the D to get physical with him.
Brooklyn shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line, 2 times.
The first free throw is good. Adebayo's checked in for Brooklyn. And Beal drops them both. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Kidd. 10 points for him. There's the triple. He's off on that one. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Beal to the left side wing. Here's Brand. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Beal's got 3 assists tonight.
Brand can really take over a game, and we're seeing that in this one.
Jefferson pass to Kidd. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. To the middle. Pass to Gasol. To the paint. Here's Brand. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. So both teams making some changes here. Poked loose. And stolen by Adebayo. Gilgeous-Alexander, a good look. Releases from the wing and drills it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Yeah, total focus from Shai there. Ready to go off the feed.
Here's Smith. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander touched it last. .30 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Scalabrine passes to Jefferson, looking to end the run.
Rejection that time by Bam Adebayo. Boy, he really has good defensive instincts.
Oh, a rim wrecker by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And that's creativity. Gilgeous-Alexander continues to amaze.
From 12 feet. Here's Collins. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block. And he gets it back.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And so it's Brooklyn, showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be back in a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Gasol in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Armstrong. Fires from deep. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Beal, the pass to Gasol. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed.
Inside, Gasol is deadly. I mean, his height means finding a shot this close, not too much work at all for him.
Now here's Smith. Here's Armstrong. There's the 3. Gasol grabs the board.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Great frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Hill, he's checked in for Gasol. Gilgeous-Alexander against Smith. Beal, the pass to Hill. He takes it in, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
How about the vertical of Hill? Outstanding. rising up and ramming it home. Yes, sir.
Pass to Smith. Knocked away. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. And here's the fast break. And there's the lob. And finished off by Adebayo.
Excellent timing on the alley-oop there. Love seeing Adebayo go upstairs like that.
Here's Jefferson. Check by Hill. Jefferson, pass to McCulloch. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Driving in, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Jefferson can't hit. Brooklyn with the ball. Good momentum. 8 straight points. And the big finish by Adebayo.
Big time throwdown by Adebayo. That dude has some power.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
His first shot coming late. Williams misses. Williams against Hill. Here's Keenan. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Armstrong. Adebayo with a steal. The 3 is up. Jefferson grabs the miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Pass to Armstrong. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Armstrong's got his first basket.
Great dime that time from Jefferson, the swing man, who knows how to find his open teammates, too.
Now here's Hill. Jefferson grabs the miss.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
For 3. Knocks down the triple.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Hill finds Beal. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. This one for 3. Hits a 3-pointer.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Smith. Pass to McCulloch. Tipped away. Adebayo with a steal. Here's Keenan on the take. Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out below.
Big finish.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And Adebayo slams it in.
Yeah, Bam doing some bang-up work on the glass, folks, and just got himself right into the middle of things there. Got his hands dirty.
Now here's Smith. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitutions on the court.
24 seconds left in the 4th. Back to Williams. Here's Kidd. Nails it from 3.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
You know, that was an excellent play right there, using his strength to power through contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Here's Kidd. Stolen by Parker. So we see Brooklyn get the win here. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. And once they started to really...
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. So with Parker on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Pierce. Malone is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Roy in at the 2. And for Brooklyn, we've got Reed, Parker out there with Anthony. Then there's Duncan. And it's Keenan in at the small forward. Now here's Pierce. And he drops it in from the low post.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Here's Anthony into the lane. The Warriors pull it in. And Pierce, here we go. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
And the outside shooting presence helped Pierce open up a lane there.
Curry against Parker. Passes it to Keenan. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Malone. And it's the Warriors' ball. 4-point game. Here's Roy. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one's on Anthony.
You have to appreciate the work ethic that Roy has. A true gym rat. And this guy just wants to get better.
He's perfect from the line this time.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Duncan against Malone. Out to Anthony. For three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that was an absolute bomb. Carmelo showing how confident he is.
And the pass to Malone. It's stolen by Duncan. Driving to the basket. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. And that one's good. Parker.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Now here's Roy. Curry wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's Malone with the rebound. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Pierce. And it's Keenan with the rebound. One-on-one here. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Well, great job by Anthony keeping his balance, not allowing the contact to stop him from scoring.
Curry passes to Pierce. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Down low, here's Reed, and the dunk by Reed.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Brooklyn leading by 3. To the paint. Here's Brand outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Shot to stop the run, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
And Beal kicks to Brand. And he can't jam it through.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
And he gets it back. Here's Ruland.
Perfect timing on the rejection there. This is the type of defense Brand can play.
Basket good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Curry passes to Ruland. Now here's Ellis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
This is what separates Green from most bigs. A point forward who excels at passing.
At the elbow, it's Gasol. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And this is his bread and butter. Give Beal these looks from deep, and he is going to knock them down.
Here's Ruland, defended by Gasol. Ellis can't get it to go. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Brand. Broke loose. Here's Ruland. Nothing on the board. And the wide open shot from Green. Off target from outside. Gasol against Parker. Here's Brand. The kick out to Hill. A 3-ball. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Brooklyn ahead. They lead by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And from Brooklyn, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Malone is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Brandon Roy. And it's Pierce. And it's Alston in at the point. Six to shoot. Three-pointer. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
There's Beal with the three. And it's Malone with the rebound. Here's Pierce. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot is long. And Brooklyn has possession. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. The people in the know how good of a defender he is.
And he makes the first.
And the word you got to use is explosive out there when talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen.
Timeout called the Warriors. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. It's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Brooklyn making some changes. Anthony's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Tony Parker is subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pierce kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Outside, Pierce over Hill. That one wide left.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Anthony with the block.
He works so hard on the defensive end. Anthony proving to be a difference maker.
On a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
But their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Deep two from Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
And with a forward who can handle the ball like Anthony, it opens up so many options for your offense.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. It's Roy on the wing. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Great D that time from Adebayo.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
Anyone want a t-shirt? Oh, yeah. I see you. Let's go.
Big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Pau Gasol is checked in for Bam Adebayo. Brand comes in for Duncan. Brandon Roy is checked in for Hill. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Tony Parker. Malone with the nice move.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by Brooklyn.
Roy from outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's Curry and the rejection by Brand. Outside Roy. Out to Anthony. Launches it from deep. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And a deep three from Curry. Brooklyn with the rebound. Here's Roy. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Anthony in the corner. Outside Roy. The rebound by Gasol. They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen so far, guys, don't hold your breath.
And here's Brooklyn. They've outscored him 16 points to 2. Not slowing down. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. From downtown, the shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight. Pass to Greer. Here's Abdur-Rahim. He's covered by Roy. Here's Greer. Off on the layup.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
Gasol. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And I really like to see Gasol go up with the shot immediately after getting the pass. Shows how much confidence he has in himself.
Curry passes to Green. Fires from deep. And the rejection by Brand. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Substitutions on the floor.
Outside Curry. Here's Ruland. The shot, no good. And so it's Brooklyn closing out the quarter.
Team 40. The away team 20.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And you know, Grant Hill has been really making it happen, guys.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, now that he's established that defensive presence, guys think twice before challenging.
Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Anthony, and it's Duncan. Then there's Gasol, and it's Brand in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. No good from Abdul-Jabbar.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Passes it to Malone. Over Duncan. Malone, no luck.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
Roy kicks to Curry. From deep. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Roy. Curry's got 8.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Right side Beal. Outside Hill. There's the triple. Rebound Roy. To the middle. Here's Curry. And he banks in the layup. 10 points for Stephen Curry.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Here's Reed. Tips it up. Beal on the follow.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Pierce dishes to Curry. To the inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
You're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Rafer Alston is checked in for the Warriors. Hits it from three-point range.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
No good from Roy. Brooklyn leading by 23. Now, we're used to the stretch big men these days, Stan. That's not Bam Adebayo's game, though. How is he still effective?
Well, Kevin, Bam is a highly skilled big in his own right. He just doesn't have the three-point shot, but he's got the ball handling, he's got the passing, and he's got the mid-range jumper, and he puts those things together into a very effective package.
Yeah, he has a good handle, doesn't he?
He's got a great handle.
Pierce. A shot. No good. Hill with some nice D. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
Exceptional shooter across the floor. Adebayo has a huge presence with the ball.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
.157 left to play in the third. Ellis against Parker. Now the pass to Rowland. Pierce with it. Shot clock at 6. Over in the corner, Green. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Here's Reed. Rebounded by Rowland. Reed's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Pass to Rowland. And it's Pierce in the corner. A 3. And the Warriors miss again.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Rowland, and he recovers it. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked. And that's leadership right there. Anthony wanting to work the rock over to an open teammate.
Ellis against Parker. Ellis outside. And Parker with the block. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And it's good for 2. He's got 7 points for the quarter.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Here's Pierce. And it's denied. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Duncan with the bucket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And so it's Brooklyn in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Rafer Alston. Pau Gasol is out there with Parker. And it's Greer in at the shooting guard.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Reed's getting it done, shooting over 55%, 5 of 9 shooting from the floor. And the dunk by Parker.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious. Two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have... Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Yeah, the assist by Parker, just brilliant. Really seeing his teammates out there.
Alston, good.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
All the officials are all over that one.
First team foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game. A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
Alston can't get it to go.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
Yeah, that's good discipline to stay attached and alter the shot.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
And here's Brooklyn. Anthony nowhere around. No good with the triple. Alston against Parker. Pass to Greer. Clock at 6. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That'll be his second foul of the game. Grant Hill, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Parker.
Grant Hill.
It's stolen by Duncan. And here's the fast break. Here's Hill. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Keenan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul. Team second.
First free throw is good.
And out the line. Shooting 2. Larry Keenan.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Greer. Pass to Alston. Lets it go with a 3. Buries it from three-point range.
3.
Alston's got 5 points in the quarter.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Keenan. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Reed misses. And here are the Warriors now. Knocked loose. Reed with the steal. And the dunk by Reed.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That free throw, no good. So both teams making some changes here.
2 shots.
Good on the second free throw.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that missed free throw when it's all said and done.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Hill. There's the 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And making it look easy right now. When Hill finds his rhythm, well, he keeps in attack mode.
Here's Greer. He's covered by Beal. And it's Greer missing. Hill finds Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And get used to seeing that from Bam. If you haven't already, young man plays above the rim.
Here's Alston. That shot off. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Beal, the pass to Adebayo. Corner shot. They get it back. Outside Hill. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Knocks it loose. Gasol. The pass to Abdul Rahim. To halt the run. Good, and the assist. That time by Gasol.
And you know what makes Abdul Rahim so hard to handle in that low post is the number of moves he has. It's just a matter of which one is he going to use.
And here's Hill for three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
His third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line.
The first one falls.
Ray for Austin. Shooting 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside for Beal. And the jam by Beal.
And there's that creativity from Beal. When he's in flight, boy, he's going to show you something special.
Now Alston. He takes it in. Great D that time from Brand. And the miss. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from a...